Alright, let's cut straight to the chase. You've probably seen headlines about Russia and Ukraine trading blows, but here's the thing that's not getting nearly enough attention. This war isn't just about territory anymore, it's a full-blown economic war zone. And the real shocker? The ripple effects are hitting dinner tables from Cairo to Jakarta. Let me break this down. First, let's talk about Ukraine's new playbook. They're not just hitting military targets, they're going straight for Russia's wallet. Oil refineries in Volgograd? Check. Logistics hubs in Kazan? Check. The logic here is brutal but smart. Cripple Russia's fuel supply, and you cripple their war machine. But here's what fascinates me. This isn't just tactical. It's psychological. Imagine waking up in a Russian town where your local gas station can't pump fuel because some drone 300 miles away blew up a refinery. That's not just a military setback, it's a panic button for civilians. And panic? That's a currency in war. Now Russia's response? Classic escalation. They're hammering Ukrainian cities like Dnipropetrovsk, killing civilians, hitting cargo ships near Odessa. But here's the irony. Every Russian strike fuels Ukraine's global sympathy machine. Zelensky's not dumb. He's framing these attacks as proof that Russia wants to erase Ukraine from the map. And it works. The West keeps sending aid. But, and this is crucial, does this really help Ukraine win? Or does it just lock both sides into a death spiral of attrition? Wait, but there's drama brewing in Kyiv that nobody's talking about. Thousands of protesters are flooding the streets demanding the reinstatement of a defense minister who got axed mid-war. Why? Because this guy, Fedorov, was the one who actually streamlined Ukraine's drone tech and Western weapon systems. His sudden dismissal? Total mystery. Was it corruption? A power struggle? Or did Zelenskyy smell a coup brewing? This isn't just internal politics, it's a red flag about Ukraine's leadership cracks. If your military's innovator gets booted while you're fighting for survival, that's not a reshuffle. That's a gamble. And then there's the grain bomb. Russia and Ukraine together control 30% of global wheat exports. Now Ukraine's Black Sea strikes and Russia's port blockades are pushing grain prices to the moon. The Russian grain lobby is already warning about a blockade effect. Translated: if this keeps up, developing nations face famine. So here's the dirty chess move. Ukraine's attacking supply chains to starve Russia, but Russia's playing the long game by weaponizing food scarcity. This isn't just war, it's economic hostage-taking. In the West, they're stuck trying to prop up Ukraine without triggering a global hunger crisis. Talk about a lose-lose. Let me zoom out here. What's the bigger picture? This conflict isn't about trenches or flags anymore. It's about collapsing economies, weaponized supply chains, and leaders gambling with their nation's survival. Ukraine's betting that if they bleed Russia dry, Putin will blink. Russia's betting that if they make the world suffer, the West will ditch Ukraine. And the rest of us? We're just collateral damage in a game where the real targets are ledgers and oil pipelines. So here's my closing thought. When historians write about this phase of the war, they'll probably call it the invisible front. The bombs and drones are just the surface. The real battle? Who can outlast the collapse of their own economy? And that's a game where there are no winners, only survivors. What's your take? Drop your thoughts below. Let's discuss.